So, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to do a review on the TCL 10 Pro. This is the newest, highest end flagship phone made by TCL right now. So as you can see, we're going to be talking about all its specs, all its features, and don't worry, it's going to be a good review, and I'll tell you everything you need to know about this phone. So, if you're not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe before we get right into the video, and be sure to like the video if you like it by the end, and watch the whole video if you want. I'm gonna show you some interesting facts, tell you a lot about the phone, and I think that you'll like this. So, yeah, be sure to subscribe, like the video, turn on notifications, and let's get right into the video. So, this is the TCL 10 Pro. So its official release date is actually May 19th, and today is the 18th. So it'll come out tomorrow in the US. So this is one of the newest phones, and it comes around a retail price for $450. And there's one of the things you notice right away. As you can see, it has a quad camera setup. You can immediately see that. So as you can see right here, look, it has a 64 megapixel main camera, and it has all the other, it has the 64 megapixel AI quad camera, and it has the NXT Vision display, which is actually good. And TCL is a good tech company, and one that's certainly trusted. So yeah, that's the TCL 10. So the TCL 10 Pro is like a budget phone technically. So it has the FHD plus curved AMOLED display, which displays 16 million colors, which is like flagship phones. So on that point, it's like its screen and its resolution is like a flagship phone. So it has a really good NXT Vision display, and it's also Netflix certified, which we'll come back to later. So one thing I've noticed is that this website isn't as streamlined as the other Apple or Samsung website, but we're here for the phone, so let's get back to that. So it has really good HDR enhancement of colors and shades and stuff. So you can see colors way better, and the clarity and contrast between colors is less. I mean, the clarity is way better, but the contrast or saturation is really. So that's a basic certain plus point for this phone. So as you can see, it has a little bezel that have the teardrop notch at the top along with some bezels and some on the bottom, but not much otherwise. So elevated viewing experience, and as we've said before, out of the AMOLED display, and the screen size is 6.47 inches. So that's a pretty good screen size, and it weighs around 177 grams, which is on the less side. So as we've said before, it has Netflix certification, and Netflix is a movie streaming service if you didn't know. So it just says that it's really good for watching movies, and it has amazing contrast. So it's a Netflix certified display. So if you want to watch movies on this, it's a really good choice. So comfortable viewing. So one of the things is that it has adaptive tones and stuff, so it filters out the harmful blue light from the phone, which Samsung also has been known to do. So it's actually really good. So it reduces harmful blue light by 72.55%. So this is the quad camera setup. It has two flashlight modules, as you can see, and has the 4 cameras. It has the main 64 megapixel camera, the telephoto camera. It has a 16 megapixel super wide angle camera that can actually measure super good distance. It also has optical zoom, and it can take photos in low light. So 64 megapixel camera can also help take 4K 2160p video, and it also can take night video and help get the colors out there even if you're in dark places. So that's good. It also has super slow-mo video with 960 FPS, and that frame rate gives it really slow-mo video. So that's a one plus point for this phone too, and I would say that its features and software is really high end. So now there are drawbacks on this phone, which we'll come back to later, but these are two good things on this phone, and the camera is actually really good. So the exceptional detail, as you can see, the resolution of the screen is 9280 by 6944 pixels, and it has the ultra high resolution 64 megapixel camera, and that's still good, and it has a good image processing too, which gives it better total image. So as you can see, we have the quad camera setup again, and that's just showing some more detail on it. So its durability, it has a glass back and glass front, except the glass back is matte color, so it's like it feels matte, and has an aluminum frame all on the side, which can help with drop resistance. Also, it's Gorilla Glass, and you can see it has a 3D fingerprint resistant glass, so it has an optical fingerprint sensor under the screen. So let's see, this is one of the drawbacks of the phone. So it actually has a Snapdragon 675, which is pretty old, came out in late 2018, and that's how they made this phone, $450, and all the other features are up to flagship grade level. So that's one drawback of this phone, so it doesn't have all the things that a flagship phone would have, but it has 6 gigabytes of RAM and 120 gigabytes of memory, and UFS 2.1 storage, so that's good. Usually phones have 2.0 storage, and that's just a good thing to have. So that's one drawback. So if you want a good chipset, then this phone would have drawbacks, just like the iPhone SE has drawbacks in almost every other way apart from its chipset, which has the A13 Bionic chip. But the chipset isn't everything, and it has a good software and stock Android look, and it looks good. It has Google services and stuff, so that's good. So it has really good processing powers and stuff, so that's pretty good. And it's one thing about it has a 4,500 milliamp hour battery, so it can get you to 50% in only 35 minutes. So if you're on the go, it has a reversible USB Type C, which is the most common, and that's good. And it has 18-watt fast charging, which is really good for the phone. So the UI, or the user interface, is engaging in designing. It's not as good as like the Samsung or Apple and those type of ecosystem designs, but the navigation and setting and everything like that is actually good. And we said before, it has an optical fingerprint sensor and easily can get you into the phone. So yeah, that's now just asking you to compare, and that's the main basic detail about this phone. So as we've said before, this actually comes out tomorrow, and if you want to get it, I would actually pretty much recommend it. Unless you want a strong chipset, it's good for the price and has a good camera, it has a good screen, it has good software, all those different things, and it has even good durability too. Except if you want to see a really good durability review, then you can probably watch Jerry Everything's video when it comes out. He's a really good YouTuber. And yeah, make sure to subscribe if you like this review, and I hope this helped you decide on whether you want it or you're just watching for enjoyment. So whatever reason you were watching this for, then I hope that was fulfilled by this video. And if you did, we would really appreciate if you subscribe, as we're trying to get to 500 subscribers. And if you would like the video, that would mean a lot to us. Turn on notifications to see when we post next. We post almost every other day, which is good. And if you want to watch some things while you're stuck at home in quarantine, then yeah. So make sure to subscribe, like the video, turn on, do anything that you want. We're not forcing you to do anything, but thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. And one thing before we go, this is a really good phone, just saying. So if you apart from its small bezels and stuff, it's a really good phone. It's a competitor to the iPhone, Samsung and stuff, for a relatively lower price. So that's what I like these companies, because like this has a headphone jack, it has like all the different features, and even though others leave out the thing, this still has a quad camera setup, it has aluminum frames, it has all the flagship grade level experience. So if you want that, then please I'll leave a link in the description if you want to buy it. And then make sure to check out TCL and their phones. And this is not sponsored, by the way. And thanks for watching, stay safe, and we'll see you next time.